Bandwagon, here we are. Another beautiful day in North Carolina. We are sincerely sorry for the newsletters being a little late. We were out of the country, but they'll be back real soon. But we have more pressing matters at hand. This Saturday night, Charlotte, North Carolina, we get a little chance to revenge against Caprice and Cedric, one of the 4 teams in the gauntlet match from Final Battle that helped send us packing, put us on our way to Japan. And actually, thank you for that. It helped us in many ways. But I will admit, it's ate at me. It's been on my mind. Every time I had to do a squat, every time I looked at the ground and saw puddles of my own sweat, I thought about you guys. I said I could not wait to get back to the States for a little taste of revenge. First on my mind, Cole and O'Reilly, Future Shock. They took care of themselves. Then, All Night Express, Rhett and Kenny, also took care of itself. Young Bucks, we got that back in Chicago. And now this weekend, our chance with you guys. Now look, don't get me wrong, I like you guys. I think you guys are great. Grandma loves Caprice, by the way. She's on board with the Lord. She loves it. Thinks he's a very handsome man, very intelligent, well-spoken. Cedric, not so much. She doesn't trust the strong, silent type. And she definitely doesn't like fro hogs. If you get a haircut like Caprice, I'm sure she'd like you more. But even though she likes you, Caprice, she informed us that this weekend, we should put the pressure on you. She told us to stay on top of you. She said, keep beating you and beating you. Because she said, if you stay with it, Caprice will quit. Just like you did in 0304, Caprice. You were here, you were in Ring of Honor, you had a chance, and you quit. You went packing. Now I know you guys are out to prove you're the best tag team in the world, but this Saturday, we're going to prove that you're not even the best tag team from North Carolina.
You're absolutely right. People look at us all the time and they say, you guys are so different. The way you wrestle, the way you talk, the way you dress, just your general attitude in life. It's so different than anything I see in Ring of Honor or professional wrestling in general for that matter. And let me assure you, it's not cockiness. Although, if anybody had the excuse to be cocky, it would be Lancelot now. But it's not cockiness, it's confidence. And you would have the same confidence that we have if you had worked as hard as we have to become what we set out to be, and that's the best tag team in professional wrestling. But the frustrating part about that is, to become what you set out to be, have nobody acknowledge it. And what I mean by that is, we come back from Japan, we email Ring of Honor and say, hey guys, we're back and we want our shot. We want our opportunity. We know you got the big pay-per-view Border Wars coming up. We're there. We get an email back saying, oh, you know, you guys won't be needed for Border Wars. We know Japan takes its toll. We know you're a little beat up. So go ahead and take that time off. And we thought, okay, you know, thank you, Ring of Honor. I appreciate you looking out for our well-being. So then I say, you know what? Make it best in the world. That's even better. The Bravado Bandwagon in New York City, they love us. But then we get another email back saying, you won't be needed for best in the world either. And that one hurt. It's kind of like you shortchanged the Bravado Bandwagon. Because how can you have a show called Best in the World without the best tag team in professional wrestling? Little Chinese riddle for you. And then we finally get our big return match on Ring of Honor television against Roderick Strong and Michael Elgin. A match in which I pinned Roderick Strong's shoulders to the mat. Former Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion, former Ring of Honor Television Champion, and former Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champion. A man who's literally done it all in Ring of Honor. Then we walk up to Ring of Honor match and we said, I know you saw that. How about a Ring of Honor World Tag Team title shot? What did they do? They laughed at us. We walk up to Jim Cornette. We say, hey man, we know you need somebody to fight Scum. Put us in the ring with Kevin Steen, or Steve Corino, and Jimmy Jacobs, or some combination of the 3. And he laughs at us. Then we go up to Ring of Honor producers and say, hey, we've got this idea. Why don't you let us talk on Ring of Honor television? Why don't you let us speak and tell our story? And they literally laugh in our face, turn their back and walk away. And in that same match against Roderick Strong and Michael Elgin, Kevin Kelly on commentary said that we were looked at as the wimpy kids before we went to Japan. that he thought that we would go to Japan and never be seen again, that we would quit. And it's not what you said, Kevin Kelly, that struck a nerve with me. It was the idea that that was the perception of the Bravados, that we were weak, that we were wimpy, that we were quitters, that we didn't have any heart. So we could have did what we were perceived to do, and let's go to Japan and quit, and give up. Oh, the squats are too tough. 500 squats a day, we can't do that. 300 push-ups a day, we can't, the chops, the kicks, the scrapes, the bruises. We could have given up. But instead, we decided to change that perception, because my grandma always says that perception is reality. And what we did is night in and night out prove to the guys in Pro Wrestling Noah that we could hang. Guys like Jun Akiyama and Go Shiozaki, Naomichi Morifuji, and the list goes on and on and on. Every night we earned our main event stripes, and nobody can take that away from us. Ring of Honor, no matter how many times you leave us off pay-per-view or television, you can't take that away from us. And this Saturday night, Caprice and Cedric, don't think that we're looking past you, because we're actually looking right at you. We're focused, laser-like, on YouTube, because we saw what you did to the Young Bucks and advanced in the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Title Tournament. My grandma even said that you two were the darkest horses left in the tournament. I got news for you. It's not going to last. It's not going to last, Caprice and Cedric, because we're going to make believers out of everybody. We believe that we're the best. The Bravado Bandwagon, they believe we're the best. And Grandma, she believes. And we know, Cedric, Caprice, we know that you two believe in the Lord. We know that you two believe, and we respect that. But in Charlotte, North Carolina, you're going to walk out believing in something else. And that's that we're the best. The best tag team in professional wrestling. Bravado Bandwagon. Hop on.